I feel like the walking without the crutch at all is so very, very, very close. Now, because the socket's too big at the bottom, I can't do it far, and I can only do it after I've been sitting down for a bit. But here is what it's looking like. Now I'm going to have to do a lot of these and video them because I did this 3 or 4 times and some of them just didn't look the same, although they felt the same. So practice makes perfect, even when it comes to walking. There is something I did want to talk about just really quickly, and this has come to light in the last sort of couple of days or so, when I have really had the leg on all of the time, rather than just for a few hours here and there. To begin with, it sort of felt like an accessory, partly useful, partly useless accessory, because I was limited to how much I could wear it and I wasn't able to walk around using it and things like that. But now I can actually walk short distances without crutches, and as long as I'm wearing the leg, obviously. Then what I've noticed is when I come to take it off at the end of the day, which goes like this with my amazing zippy trousers. So when I take the leg off, there it's off, I really suddenly feel very disabled because now I actually can't get around. My crutches are over there. Well, one of them's over there and one of them's way over there. And so without the leg, I feel like a completely different person. Now, I suppose this is normal. I don't know. But it's something I've just noticed just recently. And then if I just put the leg back on again, you know, we're all sweet again and I can get up. I wonder if that's something that everybody who's an amputee feels or not, whether it's something I just have to get used to. You know, I've gotten used to the weight of the prosthetic, and when I take it off at the end of the day, it's like, whoa, my leg's light. And so I've got 2 sets of balance I've got to get used to as well. It's, yeah, just something I've noticed lately. The limb centre. Now, it is just after 8 a.m. It was the only appointment they had this week because they've got staff off, and so that's why I've got it so early. Anyone thinks being an amputee is an easy ride? It is not. Bear in mind, this limb centre is the only one I can go to. It's a 2.5 hour drive for me, and the ministry, who pay for the expenses because I can't get it locally, think that it is perfectly acceptable for me to drive here this morning and have the physio and the appointment at the limb centre, drive home and go to work. They must be start raving bonkers. I'd like to see one of them try it. So I stayed over last night, and we're going to have this argument again whether I will actually get paid for that or not. However, my schedule today, I've got this all morning, trial socket fitting, physio, away at roughly lunchtime. I've got to drive the 2.5 hours back to from here to Invercargill, and then I've got work this evening. So that's why I went to St Clair last night and went to bed early. So here's wishing me luck, because I hope this socket is better than that one down there. Here we are again. Now he's taken my leg. He said he needs the cosmetics. I hope he's not taking it to pieces. I hope I get it back afterwards. We are still on badly fitting leg, and I've just walked over to the hospital coffee shop. Now that is quite a distance, and I used to do it by wheelchair. I'm feeling quite triumphant that I walked it today, even on a badly fitting leg. The new leg suction system. Feeling quite excited about that, but I have to wait 2 weeks for it. But if it means that I can walk without crutches, it's worth the wait. Entirely different approach, quite interesting really. It seems I can have a suction system even though I have asked for it before. What happens is there is a one-way valve at the bottom back of the socket, and when you put your leg in, air pushes out but none comes in, and then the limb sleeve creates the suction. And the limb sleeve is better, doesn't roll down, made of different stuff, and it goes right to the top of my thigh. So it felt a lot better right from the get-go. So I'm feeling quite excited about getting this leg and the abilities that I will have with this different system, because it does not feel like an attachment. It feels properly attached to my leg, whereas this one here is like a bolt-on. So off I go back to work in Invercargill, and I have to wait for 2 weeks, and I'm back again to collect it. Today's takeaway thought, I was standing at reception just sorting out my paperwork when somebody came in with a limb and said that they were bringing it back, could they use the parts, blah blah blah. Turns out it belonged to a 36-year-old who had diabetes, a badly behaved diabetic, lost one leg, then lost the other leg, then at the age of 36 lost his life as well. So 2 things I want you to think about today. 1, take care of your health and don't mess about, because you're not invincible. And 2, take care of today and tomorrow, because you don't know how many more days you've got left.